Hello, everyone. Today is Wednesday, therefore, it is worthy of Wonderful Wednesday. My name is Bukeka Style, and today's topic is I's dotted, T's crossed. You know, we live in a virtual world, really. And so many of the people that we're encountering with are just like this through a camera, through a lens. And it's hard to feel the individual, to get a sense of where they are through a camera. But nonetheless, that's the age that we are in. So it's even more important when we're working with clients and creating contracts that we have all the I's dotted and all the T's crossed. My mother used to tell me, honey, it doesn't mean anything until the contract is signed. And that is so true. So when you are in that aspect of looking at the contract and what are all the details, you want to make sure that before it gets signed, that it has everything in there that you want and that it's a win-win situation for you and your client. So for example, when you are trying to look at outcomes and objectives, make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed so that when it comes down to signing that contract and it's actually time for everything to be executed and done, it comes out in the way that you expect it to. Now we know that there are variables. Things are going to happen and you want to be prepared for that. And the best way to be prepared for that is if all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. That way you have something to go back to that gives you a sense of footing that you can go back to and say, well, this is what we wanted, this is what we got, but at least we know where we were going and what direction we were headed. All I's dotted, all T's crossed. The other thing that's important to remember is that this saying is a grammatical expression. You want to make sure that you go through every word, comb through each line, make sure that everything is spelled correctly, make sure that your grammar is there to assure that there is a greater sense of understanding. And particularly since we are now a global community and we have different forms of expressing in business, it's going to be different in the UK versus South America versus countries in Africa. So you want to make sure that you have a common language about the expectations involved. I's dotted, T's crossed. I want to thank you so much for taking a look at Worthy of Wonderful Wednesday today. Know that you can go to bukekastyle.com and learn about Global in Minutes, a global community of consultants that are ready to serve at any time. You're going to learn about Fave Unite TV, a streaming platform that is focused on indigenous culture, women's empowerment, and positive messaging. You're also going to learn about Planet Marketing, a wonderful way to jump into entrepreneurship, especially if you love to travel. Women's empowerment, always a special place in my heart. So check out G100. Thank you again and have a worthy of wonderful day and know your worth.